What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we got Goku's first transformation pose, right? It's on, the Namek saga where he goes Super Saiyan for the first time. So I remember watching this as a kid, blew my mind. So um, so cool that I get to draw it and do it on my YouTube channel and stuff. It's crazy. So landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. So we're going to start with the W in the middle of Dragon Ball character's face. So this sort of W down here, right? I'm sort of below halfway a little bit, right? So we just go, just this kind of W shape. You can do it square, you can do it round, lots of different shape, lots of different ways, but generally it's just this W kind of thing. So then we do it sort of a tick or a check mark out from there. So it goes up, around and down. Now, a lot of this will be underneath his fringe, but we'll draw it in anyway. You make it square at the end, and then we go back again, and we get real skinny as we go down and up into there, right? And if you want, you can add some lines on the end. Then you do the same thing on the other side. Roughly the same. It doesn't have to be exact. Some people get really hung up on making things like exactly the same, but you don't need to really. And then this goes down this way. Right, so they're slightly different. See, they're not exactly the same. Some hair on the end. Right, so we have options now. In the anime, he's berserk mode, right? So that basically means his eyes are just like white, right? But they're standard Goku eyes. So you can give him pupils if you want, or we can go berserk. I think I'll go berserk mode because it looks cooler. And it's Goku eyes, right? So they're kind of round. And then this just goes down into here, right? And then we go down around here again, down into there. Now, if you wanted to add pupils, I'd add them kind of here, kind of looking down. But we're going for super intense berserk mode, so we'll just leave it like that. So then his nose, just here, kind of like this sort of hook sort of shape, like that. And then we draw in the shadow on the side, so it just comes out from here and up to there. And then some like wrinkles on his nose like that, because he's kind of freaking out. And then those check marks underneath, so the cheek, the cheek marks, just these kind of hatching lines coming across his cheek like that. And then he's gritting his teeth, right? So we got this round line at first, real close to the nose, nearly touching it. And then we go down the sides, down like so, down around here, and then across, up to there. And we got all these teeth lines. You don't have to draw in all the teeth. You can just do this kind of individual kind of thing like this. It doesn't have to be super detailed. And then kind of a shadow underneath, bottom lip, some lines around the edge of his mouth, just to show the skin is being stretched. And then his chin. So kind of a square enough chin just here. Okay. And then we go up for his jaw. Jaw goes up the side this way. Jaw goes up the side this way. You're kind of underneath the edge of his, see the edge of the eyebrow or the eye here, and kind of across from the top of his mouth, kind of. That's where the jaw bone meets the side of his face, right? So it'll go change direction, go up this way. Change direction, go up this way. Like so. And he's got like lots of dirt on his face. scratches. You know, some frown lines up here. Okay. And then his fringe, right? So he's got like all these hairlines that come out. So from here, say, 1 up to there. This one then comes across his eye here. Then this one goes down across this eye. Up to there. And if you go over anything, you can just erase them or color over them. And then another hair spike line kind of here. It's like a double. Right, so then we have his ears, which come out from underneath these hair spikes. So this comes down like so and around to there. And another one here. Like so. And then line that way. And there, it's kind of like a letter J to get us started, right? It's kind of the easiest way. And then if you want, you can add just more lines inside. And then the hair that comes out and around. So standard black Goku hair. So it comes out from his ear, starting with a small sort of spike, like that. And then they get bigger. There, and then another one here. And then this is the round part of his head now, so it goes to there. There'll be a big one that might go off my page. So it goes up and sort of off the page that way, and then just comes back in there. And then the next biggest one this way. And then this one goes out and down. Back in, crazy big hair, and then a small one back into the ear. And you'll have sort of single bits of hair going off every now and then. Like one here. Like so. And so he's hunched over, right? So for the body, we have his shoulders up real high. Like his shoulders are like all hunched up here, right? So we just got this ripped and torn kind of thing going on, right? So for his t-shirt, so it like comes up across here. It's just these kind of zigzag kind of lines. Pretty easy way of doing it. Right there. And we got some anatomy inside. So we got like neck muscle here. And then his like chest goes down and across from there. Up like so. And then another sort of neck muscle here. And another one coming down here. Some hatching on his trapezius, maybe just there. Adam's apple sort of line like so. And then his shoulder comes out from up here. And again, it's kind of this tattered kind of torn sort of thing going on, right? Coming down around. His sleeve is all torn. Like this. And then up here as well. Then around this way to there. Lines like so, comes around here to there, there. So these are all fold lines now coming around his armpits. like that, right? So then shoulder anatomy and stuff, right? So his shoulder will come out from here. So real big round shoulder, right? And you have 3 deltoid muscles, right? So you've got one there, one going that way, and you could probably see like the side of his chest coming down here somewhere. And then his bicep goes that way, tricep sticks out at first like that, and then goes out there, and then his bicep line is just here. We have there's another muscle there, line there, right, like that, and then shoulder again, another shoulder line there, there, and then the side of his chest somewhere here. And that goes up that way. Another line there, and tricep coming out that way, bicep down there, bicep going off that way. And if you want, you know, it's pretty intense, so you could like give him some veins, you know, like this kind of thing, coming down his neck, maybe his bicep, because he's like flexing pretty hard, maybe one on his face even. And then, you know, some lightning style things, right? Some like energy. In the actual anime, it was like Namek had like all this lightning. We will do our own style sort of thing. So just something simple like that, doesn't have to be too much. All right, but that's it. That's how to draw Goku's first transformation. Hope it was helpful. See you in the next one. Bye.